airline, like in my case, it would be Delta Airline because they bought out and merged with Northwest. Well, Northwest, the hub was here. I know them very well, having been the governor. Why can't I have a relationship with an airline where I'm not subjected to this type of behavior simply because I want to go fly and do my jobs? Or whatever it may be, go on vacation, whatever it might be. But yet I've never been arrested. I've never broken a law. I'm not a terrorist. I've served my country honorably for 6 years in the military. I wish no ill will on my country. I'm a patriot to my country. And yet I'm subjected and treated like I might hijack a plane or I might blow up and murder people. And I take offense to that, Alex.
Well, Governor, that's what this is all about. It's about training us that we're the bad guys and that we have no constitutional training. They don't search people like this in communist China.
Well, I have friends in Mexico who come from Europe, and they've told me they avoid the United States like the plague now. That when they go to Mexico and that, they will fly through any other cities except going through the United States. Is that really how we want to portray ourselves in the world?
Well, CNN reported, as well as the Associated Press, that it's been over $9 billion a year lost since 2006 that they know of because tourism is down by over a third because foreigners won't come here because of the police state. And they've been phasing in these enhanced pat-downs. They've been phasing in the body scanners for tourists from outside. Now they're just doing it to citizens, and we're doing the same thing. And just last week, they had the heads of the pilot association. They had the heads of the flight attendant unions. They had the heads, lobbyists that represent the hotels and the theme parks. And they said, please stop. It's killing us.
Well, the thing is, too, Alex, okay, they'll offer to me, when I put off the original buzzer when I walk through, you've seen it. We've traveled together. The buzzer goes off. Well, then I'm given an option. I can go into this full body scan X-ray machine, which if they have to black out your face, because if the photo from that were put on the internet, they would have full nudity of you.
Did you hear about them leaking?
No, wait. So you're also being X-rayed, Alex.
Yes.
Now, if you're flying 4 times a week, I don't care how much they tell you how little radiation you're getting. You start multiplying that out 4, 5, 6 times a week, 52 weeks out of the year maybe. Then if 5 years from now I get some brain tumor and everyone's going to say, gee, how did that happen?
Incredible. Well, that was my...
I don't want to go in those things. The pilots don't want to be subjected to them. The flight attendants don't want to be subjected. The people who fly the most do not want to be subjected. When you go in and get an X-ray, they cover your genitals with lead. The guy goes into another room. They even do that with teeth X-rays. And now they're saying, oh yeah, go walk through this thing 4 or 5 times a week and then tell me 3 years from now if something's wrong.
Well, that was my...
develop something. Well, I refuse to do that. So now I'm subjected to these searches that on the street would be deemed, as you said, by this deputy illegal.
Absolutely, by multiple DAs now. And
and they're doing, and I think you're exactly right, Alex. I think they're doing this to prepare us. That's why I'm rebelling. Because, Alex, I was getting, in a free society, I was getting too comfortable being searched 3 to 4 to 5 times a week. And I finally said, I can't do this anymore and keep my sanity. I believe in freedom, and I believe nobody has the right to search you for any reason in our country unless they have probable cause that you've committed a crime and they got a warrant. To that extent. And so the only way I can rebel is do what Politano said. She gave the ultimatum. If you don't like it, don't fly. All right? I take her up on it. I'm not flying anymore.
Absolutely. So you agree that we need to draw the line here and say no, because notice it's always more. Take your shoes off, answer questions, can't carry shampoo, can't have toothpaste. Now we're going to naked body scan you. Now they're saying on top of it, they're going to feel you down. Now they say they're going in your pants. And now England has announced at the Manchester airport, they say, okay, no more pat downs. If you don't go through the scanner, you will not fly. And this is the seizure of the once free Western society. They know exactly. And on top of it, Governor, what do you think of Chertoff ordering the first scanners as Homeland Security head and then becoming the head of the company, making millions of dollars himself off this?
Oh, well, you know, it's like when let's get on to our conspiracies shows a little. Alex, every conspiracy show we do on TV, generally they deal with the government. I will tell you this, as we follow, call it the paper trail or the evidence, on over 50% of them, roughly, the name Halliburton always appears.
All right, Gov, stay there. Let's come back and get into JFK, the new episode airing tonight. And you heard him. It may be the end of the show because he is not flying. And I've been there with him at the airport, and I've seen him just squeezing all over him in Atlanta. It's incredible. And now they want to stick their hands down your pants. What's next? Proctology exams? Stay with us.
Pure water. What could be better than the gift of health for your loved ones? And who better to help you give the gift this holiday season than BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com? If those on your gift list are drinking or bathing in unfiltered city or well water, chances are that water is contaminated with rust, bacteria, chlorine, and fluoride. For just pennies a day, Berkey Water Filters remove dangerous contaminants from both well and city water, is powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water, and is great for camping and emergencies. Right now, GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems and free shipping on orders over $50. Purchase any filter system from BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com to get your choice of Berkey Sport bottles, a KDF shower filter, a set of fluoride filters, or the new Sight Glass spigot, absolutely free. Visit BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com or call 877-99-BERKEY today. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY. Give the gift of health at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com today.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Going solar for cheap is as easy as 1, 2, 3. If you want to go solar but thought the setup costs were too high, now you can build your own solar panels for less than $200. Don't laugh. We've sold over 45,000 solar do-it-yourself kits. Watch our introduction video at 123cheapsolarvideo.com. The video is free, but it won't last long. Save money on electric bills and get off the grid. Go to 123cheapsolarvideo.com right now. Our website again is 123cheapsolarvideo.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Normal blood pressure, naturally. How would that make you feel?
I'm Don from New Mexico. January of 2000, I had a heart attack. Then my real health began going downhill, and I had high blood pressure, high blood sugar, poor vision, and I really wasn't sleeping well. I was a mess, pretty much.
Don reports dramatic improvements with Heart and Body Extract.
I started taking Heart and Body Extract, and from within a few days, I started sleeping a lot better. My blood pressure normalized, my blood sugar normalized, and my sleep really did improve.
Experience these benefits and more when your body gets what it needs with the assistance of Heart and Body Extract. Order at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. That's hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305.
Folks, I did not expect this at all. By the 7th, 8th, and 9th day, I saw dramatic improvements from taking Heart and Body Extract.
Details at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract.
Well, I'm not the kind of kiss and tell, but I've been seen with fair...
Okay, we are here live with Jesse Ventura. I want to get into tonight's premiere at 9 o'clock Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, True TV, of the JFK special. And believe me, nothing like this has ever been on national TV. This is bold. But, Governor, finishing up briefly with the huge revolt. I mean, every time I turn on TV, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, it's all they're talking about. And more people, I've seen polls of 96% in Reuters saying they're not going to fly because of this. Big Sis, Napolitano's already had to back off and say that, okay, under 12, we won't grab your genitals. Okay, the pilots, you've just got to show an ID to make sure that you are who you say you are. So they're backing off. The problem is they'll just stage some new terror attack. The latest thing in Germany, it turned out, that was a government drill. There wasn't really a bomb yesterday. They just used that to scaremonger us. But I see the American people finally really getting angry over the government sticking their hands down their pants.
Well, I hope so, Alex. I mean, maybe they've finally gone too far. I don't know. I certainly would hope so. As I said, they've gone too far with me. I will not fly commercial again as long as these standards that are currently in place right now apply.
And you said something very astute, and it's the same thing was happening. I noticed flying that 5, 6, 7 years ago, I got angry by them asking me questions and taking my shoes off. Now it was routine, like I was taking out the garbage or, you know, making coffee. I felt comfortable doing it. Yep. We're all being conditioned, and it's always more. This is Pavlovian conditioning.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely it is, because that's what happened to me this summer. I was flying probably 2, 3, 4 times a week doing the show to different locations throughout the country, and I started to become comfortable with the fact that 3 or 4 times a week I would be patted down and searched. Well, then the last time I flew was when the enhanced went into effect. I had one last flight from Washington, D.C. back to Minneapolis. And, of course, I set the buzzer off. I refused to go into the microwave. And so they had to hand search me, and they explained they don't even use the wand now, Alex. They used to just basically wand you, which I may still fly in foreign countries because foreign countries just wand you, where they don't actually touch you. They just go around you with the handheld wand.
Well, let's look at this quickly and then move on to JFK.
Well, the point is, that won't happen in the United States now unless they change policy, so I'm left with no alternative. As Napolitano said in her blunt statement, if you don't like it, don't fly. So I'm choosing not to fly, and I encourage others to do the same.
That'll shut these parasites down. I think they're going to fail, but then they'll just stage a terror attack. Governor, looking at this, though, just 3 weeks ago, I was in an airport watching them put their hands through the clothes on the genitals, and they push. I saw this happen, and now it's all over the news. Men, women.